Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So I need to piggyback on Beyonce's mom's divorce, right? Because I did a video which I just dropped, and I was looking for an article that said something about 50% of married women have a backup partner or a backup man or something like that, right? Couldn't find it, but I found it now. And it's interesting because I saw something in another article that kind of tied the two, and I'm wondering, was Richard Lawson Beyonce Tina Knowles' backup man, replacement man, if you will? But so let's get into it because I want to hear y'all take on and what y'all think about it. Because a lot of times you read something and you like, it can't be for real, or they only talk to like a few people. It's like millions of people in America. They talk to a few people. Can't be true. But then a story like this happens, and again, nobody says anything about it. So let's first go to this. This is from yahoo.com by way of In Touch. And it reads, Tina Knowles' divorce settlement revealed $300,000 lump sum. No speaking negatively about Beyonce or Blue Ivy. I did that whole spiel on the last video. You can watch my take on that and the divorce proceedings. But I want to scroll down to here. It says, now check this out. It says Tina and Richard's 2015 wedding took place in Newport Beach, California. The guests included Beyonce, 42, and her sister Solange Knowles, along with Jay-Z, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, Samuel L. Jackson, Richard's children, Bianca and Richard Lawson. So it must be, I wonder why it wasn't like a junior or a second. Who knows? It said a couple of years before the split, Richard spoke highly of his wife on social media. Now, this goes as direct contrast to what I said in the last video about when she said, is he perfect? Absolutely not. And he said, I'm not perfect. And she's like, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the way she said it, her demeanor showed that this ain't gonna last too long because this health is crazy. But let's get into this. He posted a photo from their wedding caption, Dear Teeny B, 39 years ago, my sister Gwen, rest in peace, your best friend, introduced us. I thought you were one of the most beautiful women I had ever met. Breathtaking. He continued, the thing that was so striking was that your beauty continued to be enhanced by your incredible heart, compassion, empathy, generosity, and philanthropy. Wonder how they met. 39 years ago? That's a long time ago. Anyway, you were pregnant with Beyonce at the time and married. So my incredible attraction for you then could only live in my fantasy. Pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. If I'm going too fast, which I know I'm not, because I'm from the South and I know I got to be slow, rewind and listen to this again. But let me continue. Richard added, as we remained friends throughout the years, I took a great pleasure in observing you become the ultimate mother, especially for your own daughters, but also for the way you care for and nurture women all over the world. It took 32 years for my attraction for you to come full circle. It was well worth the wait. So the question is, was he her, what we gonna call it? Hold on, let me get to it. Let me get to what I want to say. Backup husband. They've known each other for nearly 40 years, right? Well, I'm gonna say they've known each other about 30 years before they got married. Well, hell no, more than 30 years because she was already married. So about 30 years. She was already married with Beyonce. She was already married, pregnant with Beyonce, and they had been introduced, and he, was in, like he said, he was smitten by her, right? But you'd probably say, hey, ain't nothing to that, right? But it happens a lot. It happens a lot. Think about it. I want people to think really hard. And you might not have to even think really hard about a lot of people relationships, especially grown folks, older people. They usually get with people that they already know, that they've known for years. May have been something, maybe a friendship, something sexual, something flirtatious, but never went further than that because the woman and or man were probably in a relationship, married or what have you. But the moment that relationship was over, then this other relationship blossomed. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? But let's now transition over to this main topic, this main article from MSN.com by way of the Hyper Hive. And this was written 5 months ago. But if you look at you go back, this has been something since 2014. Like the Daily Mail wrote something on the 2000. I might want to read that, but now that'll probably be too long. Let me go on back to where I'm at, y'all. Real time, folks. Survey reveals half of married women have a backup husband. Like I said, this was 5 months ago, so this is just regurgitated. So this has been going on for a long time. In the maze of modern relationships, there's a hidden truth that often goes unspoken: backup partners. It is a phenomenon that is both intriguing and a little disturbing, and it is more common than you may think. No, I think it's very common because I've seen it. In a recent survey done by OnePoll.com, surprising revelations have emerged about the backup plans some married women have in place. But what does a plan B in a relationship really mean? Who are the potential plan B partners? What does it say about the stability of a long-term relationship? Continue reading to find out. What is a plan B relationship? What is plan B in relationships? According to the study, nearly 50% of married women have a fallback partner in mind should their current marriage encounter difficulties. I think personally, women flirt with men just to get the reaction that they can get. I think they do try to build up a stable of men that just in case their old man is acting up and not doing what they feel they need to be doing, they can always slide over here to the side and got somebody in the wings waiting. Because isn't it odd that it seems like a lot of times women, I know whether, let me just say this. Isn't it odd that a lot of times it seems that women jump into a relationship a lot quicker than dudes do? A lot of times. Not all the time, but a lot of times. It seems like they find a boyfriend, post him online, may or may not get married quicker, but they got a guy just like that. A lot of them. I don't know if it's that they can't be alone for a long time, or maybe it's the perception. They don't want to be perceived as an old maid, like they mess up a good thing. So they want people to believe that it's not their fault that the marriage ended. It's the man's fault. I'm gonna prove it by just finding another man just like that because I'm so great. Just like when Tina Knowles said, and when I did the last video, that how great she was and all the accomplishments that she made. So she deserved to find a great man. It's basically what she said, and that's what a lot of women feel. Right or wrong, true or false, that's how they feel. So I think they do flirt with a lot of dudes, try to keep male friends because they need somebody to be in a relationship with, whether it be like say sexual or friendship wise, some dude that they can have say to be on their own and say, hey, look at her, I can get a man anytime I want to, because they are quick to say that. But a lot of dudes don't say nothing like that. We don't say that. We don't put that out there. We be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We know. We like, yeah, we know we can get women anytime we want because we know how to. I mean, come on now. We know what to do. We ain't got to keep no woman in the wings or waiting, stuff like that. It's like, oh, it's over. Okay. Let me find myself. Let me get through my emotions. Now let me get back out here and go out here and build my life back up. And we know as long as I'm doing what I need to do, women will find me. Let's see, the survey which polled 1,000 married women shed light on the prevalence of these backup arrangements and who these alternative partners typically are. Let's see who they are. Unsurprisingly, the backup options vary widely, ranging from old friends with hidden romantic intentions to ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands. Colleagues and even acquaintances from the gym also feature prominent and potential fallbacks. What did it say at first? Old friends with hidden romantic intentions. Now, what did this man say? A couple of, let's see, what did this say? Dear Tina B, years ago, my sister Gwen, your best friend, introduced us. I thought you were one of the most beautiful women I had ever met. Breathtaking. Like I say, she ain't no bad looking woman at all. He continued, the thing that was so striking was that your beauty continued to be enhanced by your incredible heart, compassion, empathy, generosity, and philanthropy. You were pregnant with Beyonce at the time and married, so my incredible attraction for you then could only live in my fantasy. As we remained friends throughout the years, I took great pleasure in observing you becoming the ultimate mother, especially for your own daughters, but also for the way you care. It took 32 years for my attraction for you to come full circle. It was well worth it. Again, old friends with hidden romantic intentions to ex-boyfriends. So my question is this really something to worry about or something to be concerned about? Or is it really a story? Or this is really something that needs to be looked into in depth? Because don't nobody really want to think that, man, look, my woman if I don't act right, then my woman gonna leave. I mean, really, as a man, you shouldn't think like that. You should be like, hey, if she want to go, she want to find something else, that's fine. Like I say, the problem is this American divorce system, court system, where that if a woman divorces, she does have this side of this backup husband, and she wants to roll out and go with him, she can take half of what you got and not do anything and not have done anything to help you get that money except be there emotionally, but ain't out there doing the work with you. That's where the problem is. That's where a lot of dudes have a problem with, man, she done left and she gonna get the house and then she gonna be laid up with this dude in the house that I bought, I helped create. The house gonna have to go. Oh, the house is coming down. We taking this son gun off this foundation because he ain't landing nothing that I've been, stuff like that. But ooh, man, that's a lot to think. Interestingly, a significant portion of the respondents indicated their backup partners had already expressed their romantic feelings in the past. Additionally, a notable percentage believed that these individuals would be willing to prioritize them should they need support or companionship. In more detail, 10% of the participants revealed that their backup partner had confessed his love before, and 20% believed he would drop everything for her if asked. What did it say? A spokesperson for OnePoll.com on market research behind the survey expressed concerns over the findings. They emphasized that the prevalence of these backup arrangements is worrisome for the stability of relationships. Some may view having a backup plan as a practical approach to preparedness. For others, it raises questions about the level of commitment within marriages and long-term relationships. The revelation that a substantial number of women have contemplated alternatives suggests underlying issues that may deserve attention: technology, connection, loyalty, trust, whatever. Yeah, what they say. Moreover, the survey highlighted the impact of technology on maintaining connection with potential backup partners. So, yeah, if you can keep in contact with them, you know what I'm saying, that leaves the door wide open. But let's talk about like Matthew and Tina's Knowles' marriage. If I ain't mistaken, I believe that they found out, didn't he cheat on her? I think that might be the part that I'm missing, that I'm forgetting to highlight, is that I believe that Matthew Knowles, they found out, like I said, that he cheated on her like later in life or whatever in the marriage. So they end up, she filed a divorce, they end up divorcing or what have you. So that could probably be what is behind the way she feels or how she presents herself with the, I'm great, I know what I did. This dude cheated on me after I did all this stuff with him and for him. And he goes behind my back and does this. If that's the case, then I have nothing negative to say about her. But again, she gonna do that and say, look, I'll show him that he's messed up because I'll just go find somebody else who I know feels a certain way about me in Richard Lawson. Because he probably, like I say, put it out there how he felt about her. And she's like, oh, well, maybe I should have married him 30-something years ago and not this dude who ungrateful for what I've done. That could be the case. I don't know. I wasn't there. But all I'm saying is this backup husband, this backup relationship thing, that's like I said, that's a tad bit disturbing for a brother. But tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have a dialogue. You know how we do around here. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Hey, but don't forget, you can also support 4 ways, non-monetarily. Don't cost you anything but a couple of minutes out your day. And that's like, share, comment, and subscribe. However you support, I appreciate you greatly. But if you'd like to support monetarily, you can give super thanks, super chats, or go to the description box. The links there you can click on to help, and you can support financially there. Like going to marlonrally.com. Don't forget to go to marlonrally.com now. You can get the perfumes, what do I say? Silk scarves, silk do-rags, beard kits, torture bags, vegan tote bags, and much more luxury items. Just go to marlonrally.com. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. You can get it for yourself, your loved ones, your boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives, whatever. Like I said, you won't be disappointed in the quality of the products that we have. But with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.